Some crazy people. First of all, I look crazy. I look like a lobster. Can you say lobster? Lobster.
We are out here in the sun tanning some more like we need to. We're sunburnt, sitting by the pool.
Yeah, we are hitting by the pool. I don't know if I want to get in yet. I'm still like super burnt. You probably can't see as much. But my legs, I laid on my it's not. I
Well, you
was
can
like,
see on my you can see my arm and stuff.
yeah,
It's like
my whole the
we're
back of my
burnt.
legs. Yeah, because I decided to lay on my stomach yesterday at the beach and was just like, oh, the backside can get all tanned up and not a good idea. So I'm dying over here. So I might just jump in because this water feels really, really
It
good.
actually does feel really good.
And I'm cute as hell, so why waste this wonderful pool?
Do we want to go in the pool? I kind of want
In a
to.
bit, yeah.
Kind of want to.
But this water is cold right now, so I'm just trying to live. I just want to live a little.
See, the problem is
My
that
fucking forehead is insane.
I just got my tattoo yesterday, and it
Yeah.
says not to be in the chlorine, but I mean it's on my hand,
Yeah, you still can't touch the water though.
so I mean I could probably just
He thinks he's just gonna stick his hand out. That's just not gonna work like that. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
want
can
to
wrap
throw
it.
water at him. You know what I mean?
I think I could wrap it.
I'm gonna put a Ziploc bag on him.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, because you
Should
still
I?
have it. No, you still have a spot where it opens. And if water gets it,
Oh yeah, this is an open wound.
duh.
Well, what I probably do is I just be in the water like this. Look.
But we're having a great time. This is like a little mini vacation just to get away from reality for a little bit and
See the family and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're having a wonderful time, and we'll be back to make more content for you guys, and we're just gonna post this too, so you guys can see our wonderful faces. Continue to go through the YouTube, the link on the Instagram bio or TikTok too as well, and Facebook. So continue to follow us. If you guys want us to talk about, if you have any questions, actually, you want to like know certain things about us and like our life growing up and stuff, let us know because who even raised us?
Speaking of life
What's
growing
up?
up, as we've been here at our aunt's house,
We're talking so much crap.
we were, yeah, we've been also like kind of, I've been thinking a lot about like some of our childhood stories. And Titi was telling me yesterday or the day before yesterday, she was like, I remember when you guys were little, like you were boys, you little, all the boys and everything, and y'all were all tiny and stuff. And she was like, and y'all would be cursing and running around screaming. And she goes, and your mom dropped all y'all off with me, and eventually I just started driving me crazy, and I just kept calling your mom like, and she wasn't answering the phone, and I just kept calling her like, come get these kids.
We should fuck each other up. Like it's just weird shit. We just
Yeah,
did
she
weird
was like,
stuff.
y'all would be fighting, yeah, or
But
like
it
they
was
were,
my brothers. It was the older ones, like assholes. So we had to defend ourselves. So like that's what it was.
Yeah.
But you couldn't let nobody fight with us though, because then we would all be fighting them. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Even our cousins, it was like a war for no reason. That's just like, it taught us survival. to the
That's
fittest.
right. That's like we talk about like our other family members, like cousins and stuff like that, and how they were raised is like very different. Like this is basically their childhood home if you think about it.
Yeah, we
And
were
so-
basically talking about survival, and then
And we definitely didn't. We definitely wasn't raised like this with a
we
pool
talked about,
right here.
and it wasn't about like the silver spoon or gold spoon or whatever. No, we were
Right.
talking about in reference to like they didn't get a certain treatment that we did. is
But
what you should say.
also, she made a good point. Like she was like, even if they were struggling, they never let the kids know.
Yeah.
They never let the kids know. They never let the cousins know.
No,
Our
but some of them
cousins
are
know.
little brats, spoiled brats. But I'm saying in reference to like, like treatment wise, and like, we got our ass beat. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they had to get their ass beat, but it was just like they don't know what it is to be on survival mode, like how we were
Right.
growing up. A lot of stuff that we experienced that they didn't really experience. We lost our dad at a young age. They had both their parents here and all that stuff, whatever, which is great. We just experienced
We
that a little
bounced.
bit
We
different.
bounced around from
We did house to
house to house, homeless, living in. We
homeless,
stayed in a
staying
car.
Yep. So it was a bunch of shit, and we went through a lot. And like I said, like a lot of his friends don't know, a lot of my friends don't know. Like they learn little bits and pieces, like as we go along the way. And I don't care. I've had 20 plus year friendships, and they are just like finding certain things out. They're like, wow, I didn't even know that. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm not an open book. Whereas Mike is.
But here we are.
Free open. Well, no, I'm still not because I'm not giving them details. I'm just saying.
Right.
Like, he's different from how I am. Like, yeah, you could be raised in the same household, and he could, see life a different way how he grew up, and I see life a different way how I grew up, and stuff like that. But it's just like this is life, and
Yeah.
right now is being a parent my own. I'm trying to give my kids the best life that
Trying to break the cycle is a bit
Yeah.
different than how we were raised, and sometimes even when I talk to your daughter, my niece, her daughter. You know, I always tell her like, you know, I know sometimes it's hard or whatever. You know, we could seem like difficult as an uncle or as a mom. You know, you have your mom, she seems difficult, but you have to understand like she's trying to do things differently than what we were raised, and some of that sometimes it bleeds over. Like the way
Yeah.
we were raised sometimes bleeds over into the way you parent.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, but it's just because that's what you know.
Yeah.
You know, but as we, you know, as we continue to grow and get older, you know better, you do better.
And I think today's day and age, especially like for example, like her wanting to go out with her friends, or I'm just like, as long as you're very aware of your surroundings and alert and all that stuff. Because back then it was kind of like for us, it was like we didn't really
It was
we watched
bad.
the news, but we didn't see it as like like, oh wow, this is bad, or like they didn't show us like that.